Spurs head coach Antonio Conte has been talking about the club situation, the vision and the club ambition. Morecambe manager Stephen Robinson will miss the FA Cup tie tomorrow at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium after testing positive for COVID-19. Reports are stating that Real Madrid are now eyeing Spurs target Frank Kessie. Reports are also stating that Juventus have just turned down an offer from Spurs for Weston McKennie as they don't want Tanguy Ndombele as part of a swap deal. And reports are also stating that AC Milan want Japhet Tanganga on loan, but if Spurs let him go, they would rather it be on a permanent basis. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the transfer news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So let's start today's video by talking about the FA Cup. Of course, Spurs are in action tomorrow at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as we will be facing League One side Morecambe. Kick-off time at 2 p.m. Now, Antonio Conte has been talking ahead of this game and said this would be a good opportunity to make rotations and give chances to players who didn't play so much in the past period. An important competition. We want to try and go the next step, and it will be important for us to win the game. Conte then went on to talk about the possibility of Tanguy Ndombele starting this game against Morecambe. He said Tanguy is showing good commitment, a good attitude in training sessions. He has had an opportunity, a chance against Liverpool, and then the second half against Chelsea. Probably he could play on Sunday in the FA Cup. It was confirmed by Morecambe Football Club this morning that Morecambe manager Stephen Robinson and, of course, former Tottenham Hotspur player will miss the FA Cup trip to Tottenham after testing positive for COVID-19. The boss is now self-isolating and his assistant manager will now take charge of the team on Sunday. Now, my thoughts on the FA Cup game against Morecambe. Now, I'll tell you what, in these last 2 months, Antonio Conte has provided a number of chances and opportunities to players that don't really get a lot of game time. Now, this is another chance for 11 players to come in and do the job because I'm not expecting any of the players that featured against Chelsea or started the game anyway on Wednesday evening to be starting this game against Morecambe. So, chances again for the likes of Ndombele to shine. Whether they will or not, well, we'll have to just wait and see. But hopefully Tottenham Hotspur will go through to the next round, be in the hat for the fourth round. And hopefully we can go far in this competition. Of course, you know, in May this year, it will be 31 years since Tottenham Hotspur last lifted the FA Cup. Unbelievable record. And I feel really sorry, actually, for former Tottenham Hotspur player and Morecambe manager Stephen Robinson, now testing positive for COVID-19. And, of course, he will miss the trip to Tottenham. He will be absolutely gutted. Spurs boss Antonio Conte has been talking about his short-term contract at the club and talking about the club matching his ambition. He said, I'm open to improve the Tottenham situation and I decided to sign a contract with the club and I'm available to give my opinion, to give my vision, and it won't be a problem for me. A short contract, only 1 year to go. Conte then went on to say Tottenham has to be sure 120% to continue to work with me. I'm happy to work with this group because they are giving me great availability. At the same time, the club has to know my vision, has to know my opinion about the situation, especially what is our ambition. Now, my thoughts on Antonio Conte's comments. I must admit, I feel very mixed about this. I love Antonio Conte coming out and being very, very honest with all of us fans and being very, very honest with the media. It is worrying me slightly, though, by some of these comments because, you know, some fans are saying, well, he's basically saying, you know, if I'm not backed, then I'm going to walk. You know, we all know that Antonio Conte is a born winner. We all know if he has the right tools, then he will produce the goods. We have seen in the last couple of months, he has really improved a number of Tottenham Hotspur players in these 2 months. He's been the first manager to go unbeaten in his first 8 games in league competition in the club's history. You know, give him a couple of players in this window, you know, back him fully in the summer. then I think that Antonio Conte will take us places. I'm really, really hoping and praying that Antonio Conte is backed in the right way. You know, let's face it, we all know that Antonio Conte has not come to Tottenham Hotspur just to finish in the top four. Antonio Conte will want to be title contenders. He will want to be competing in the best possible competitions, i.e. the Champions League. He will want to be lifting the likes of the Carabao Cup. He will want to be lifting the likes of the FA Cup. He is a born winner. He has come here to win things. The Tottenham Hotspur under-18s were in action earlier today. Sadly, we fell to a 3-2 away defeat at Arsenal, with Bloxham and Williams grabbing Tottenham's goals in the second half. The Daily Mail have just published an article, and they are stating that AC Milan star Frank Kessie is now in talks with Real Madrid over joining them for free when his contract expires this summer, dealing a huge blow to both Liverpool and Tottenham, who were linked with the Ivory Coast midfielder. The report states that AC Milan midfielder Frank Kessie is reportedly now in talks with Real Madrid over joining them once his contract expires this summer, dealing a huge blow to Tottenham and Liverpool. Kessie will be out of contract in June, and Milan have so far failed to convince him to extend his spell at the San Siro, meaning he is now free to sign a pre-contract agreement with a foreign club. Antonio Conte's Spurs have been heavily linked with Kessie for months and were thought to be leading the race to sign him. Now, my opinion on this, this would be a shame if Tottenham Hotspur didn't end up signing Frank Kessie on a free transfer, because I believe that Frank Kessie is a player that would improve our starting 11 and improve our squad. Now, we talk quite often about, signing players for Spurs, and we're linked with so many players. But as I said on the video earlier today about Todd Cantwell, no disrespect to him, I don't believe that he would improve this Tottenham Hotspur squad and starting 11. And I think that whenever you're going in the transfer market, your squad must improve if you're bringing in a brand new player. And I believe that Frank Kessie would do this. Now, we have been told so many times, including by Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano on a number of occasions, that Fabio Paratici is a master and an expert in bringing in free transfers, particularly from Serie A. So I'm expecting big things from him. Whether it will be in this January transfer window will be another thing. But as I said all along, ever since Antonio Conte has arrived at Spurs, I'm expecting the big business to be done in the summer. Another report published by the Daily Mail today, and they are stating that Juventus reject a bid from Tottenham for Weston McKennie and also turn down a proposed swap involving Tanguy Ndombele for the £25 million rated American midfielder. It states that Spurs are understood to have had a bid rejected by Juventus for midfielder Weston McKennie, and Spurs are in the market for a central midfielder, and the American fits the bill for Antonio Conte. According to reports in Italy, Spurs and Juventus have been in contact over a potential deal for a number of weeks, and the London club's offer fell short of the £25 million asking price. The 23-year-old is not a player that Juventus boss Allegri is keen to lose, but the manager is thought to understand if he departs for the right price. And according to reports in Italy, they are also stating that Spurs offered Tanguy Ndombele in exchange for McKennie, but that offer was turned down. The report then states that Ndombele has shown flashes of brilliance at Spurs, but all too infrequently, and Conte appears to be unconvinced by him, as Jose Mourinho was during his tenure at Spurs. The Frenchman is currently earning £8 million a year at Spurs, a salary too high for Juventus, who would be unwilling to match or improve it. Now, my take on this, we've been linked with Weston McKennie for the last couple of transfer windows, under a couple of different managers now as well. And, we are clearly interested in this player. Reports are stating now in Italy that Spurs have offered Tanguy Ndombele in exchange. But when Tanguy Ndombele is on £200,000 plus per week at Spurs, and other teams in Europe and indeed around the world are seeing how poorly he is performing and being very, very inconsistent, what team is going to come in and match his wages? It's not going to happen. Reports in Italy are stating that AC Milan have been in contact with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club about centre-back Japhet Tanganga about a possible loan move to the Italian club. However, Spurs, if they let Tanganga go, it is understood that they want to sell him rather than loan him, and they would like €25 million. Now, my thoughts on this, I'll tell you what, if we let Tanganga go for €25 million, I think, one, it would be a fantastic deal. Two, it would be, great money in for the club. But three, I would worry a lot about our strength in depth. I worry about it already. But Tanganga had to come in against Chelsea on Wednesday because Eric Dyer was out injured. Now, one or two more injuries to this Tottenham Hotspur team, we are really, really going to be struggling. So, you know, we need numbers at the moment, and we need real quality players coming in. So, if we are selling players, if we want to sell the likes of Javat Tanganga, I think Tottenham Hotspur need to be lining up a number of incredibly good players first.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners, as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. And also click that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to put your score prediction for the Morecambe game in the comment section below. Stay safe and well. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.